Go. And this is Smokey for Smokey's Review of Call, formerly. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I personally want to recommend Nerdy Hippy. He just became a commentator, so I wanted to come get him on my show and introduce yourself. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Nerdy Hippy. That's my common online name.
Yeah, he kind of new. He's been around Call for a while. He's been a good friend of mine for I can't tell how freaking long, but he just now getting his voice out there, and I can't say how glad I am he finally got him a mic after all them years of talking about it.
Yeah, it does feel good to finally have a microphone, at least, finally.
Yeah, even though you ain't got your stuff noticed, I talked about it before in my videos, your lead or whatever, you ain't got that yet, but you trying your best to get it done, and I know you worked hard on it. You told me a bunch of shit that you're gonna do on it, so.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have my own league going eventually. I just need to get a capture card and everything else necessary to be able to record gameplay onto my computer.
Yeah. But it'd be good now. The ideas you told me about, it seems different from what stuff is going on around now. So that's always a good thing, you know?
Yeah.
But what I got you on this interview for is basically to talk about you finally getting your content debut on Next Gen. What's your thoughts about that? And what's your thoughts about working with Daniel? That's been around for Call for a while. What's your thoughts on that?
It actually feels good to be able to at least commentate. 'Cause in my personal opinion, it feels a bit like a promotion in a way. At first, I was just a bit of a fan of Call Wrestling. And then I started getting involved in the forums. Then I became a bit of a contributor to Call Wrestling. It started with like Jason Richardson, and then it kind of exploded from there.
Yeah, speaking of Jason Richardson, he kind of got a little popularity over a little bit of Smokey nowadays, but it's all good.
I tell you, I'm pretty proud of him of winning the HCW World Title.
Yeah, that's good, especially going into All the Ashes, which we will talk about right now. What is your predictions on what's going to happen with Dustin Clark versus Jason Richardson? How do you see that match played out in your mind?
Above all, I think that match is going to be absolutely nuts because neither one of them are going to want to lose. And of course, naturally, I'm going to go for Jason Richardson to win it.
Hell yeah, I don't blame you there, but yeah, there's a lot of competition coming up. They got me, Smokey versus Andre I can't say his name. Perfection.
It's okay.
Whatever joke called, I'm basing it against, basically. I gotta say.
I'm leaning towards Smokey on that one because Andre Perfection's just a jerk.
I don't know now. After Daniel hears this, he probably goes the other way. Oh no, man! All the Ashes I watched last year's, it was unpredictable and everything else. So we can never tell what's going to go on. But I can't wait because it's going to be on. It's going to be on a whole different game. SmackDown vs. Raw 11. So I can't wait to see how it turns out and everything else. But it's going to be.
Me either. It's going to be extremely exciting to see with OFW having this big, roster boom that I like to call it.
Yeah, it just, from what I've seen on SmackDown vs. Raw 11, it got everything we need to make a call league, or to make a good call league interesting, rather than have to add more stuff into it to make it more interesting, like the Hell in a Cell. What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think what's been added on in like the story designer mode, extra scenes and such, even the match creator think that's going to make OFW that much more exciting, I think.
Yeah, I agree. There's gonna be like, let's see, you could make it like a last man standing Hell in a Cell match, which would be like freaking a dream.
Yeah, it'd be a dream for some and an absolute nightmare for others.
Yeah, well, the king of the cell, Smokey, wouldn't have any complaints about it.
Yeah, can't argue that.
But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next thing. What are your favorite leagues you like to watch?
Other than OFW, RCW, HCW, I've also followed ECW, Extreme Call Wrestling, FTW, Full Throttle Wrestling. I absolutely love their commentary. Johnny Applebottom and Special K. I mean, they remind me so much of Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby Heenan back in the day.
There's a bunch of commentators I like freaking on. I like UWO's commentator. You know, he been getting ever since he got more sponsorship from like SMF and stuff. You know, he's been kind of like, you know, overrated basically. But I kind of like his commentary. But I like Benno's commentary. I like Duke's commentary. But I like UWO's commentary because he's been around a lot longer, you know what I mean? But he's more overlooked now since he got that sponsorship, and now he's looked like he's overrated or whatever, but that's give or take with these new fans coming in. There's new fans and there are old fans. Some people don't like the old stuff, and you know what I mean?
Right. That sort of thing, people will definitely be like oil and water about that. No, you really can't deny that.
Yeah, but I can't got nothing to say, you know, because I can't speak on behalf of the new fans, so I can't be like me and you. We've been around Call for a long time.
That's right.
Yeah, but we can't really speak on behalf of the new fans.
Right, and I always say this a lot, that it's a pretty important rule of thumb in entertainment in general, is that you cannot please everybody.
Oh, no. Okay, on to the next question. I want your complete honest opinion about this. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. What leagues do you dislike?
That I dislike? I would have to say mostly fantasy celebrity leagues, because they seem rather silly in my eyes. Now I'm not really trying to say bad about their owners or anything. It's just, I don't know, seeing like the Incredible Hulk and characters like that in a wrestling ring is.
Hey, you want me to tell you something funny?
What?
I faced against the Incredible Hulk in RCW.
Yeah, I remember that. I even remember you slapping He-Man and ran away.
Hey, that was like, what, like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
Damn. How time flies. Yeah, there's a lot of leagues I don't like leagues that try too hard, and like webcam leagues, especially. If you're going to make a call league, don't be so desperate to make it on webcam. Nobody's going to watch it. All they're going to do is make fun of you. If they do give you attention, that's all they're doing it for.
Exactly. Trying to do it on a webcam, all people will be able to mostly see are black lines going across the screen of the TV.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck am I watching? Like this one time, I remember, like, freaking 2.5 years ago, 3 years, close to it. This one guy that was running around a webcam league was commentating it, and it was right whenever I started having Smokey on XWE, my first ever call league I ever been on. But he bashed me and XWE for supposedly being faggots of some sort. Yeah, he was doing a webcam league. it's just crazy, man.